Alright man, so as we're recording this, Euphoria just ended yesterday, and yes, I kept up with both seasons. You cannot make fun of me because this does not define me. Okay, so first of all, this show is so interesting, and not because I'm like, this show is fucking mesmerizing, it blows Breaking Bad out of the water. No, it's so interesting to me because I don't care about a single character other than maybe like Fez and Ash, but yet I still tune in like every single week to watch an episode, and I guarantee you it's definitely not the plot line that's pulling me in. Like sometimes I don't even know what the fuck going on really. Like I'm not even sure if it's like any really a meaningful plot sometimes, man. It's like what, like nigga, I don't care about this. But I be watching the show for the chaos that it can have sometimes, you know? You have Cassie dumbass tweaking in the pool, throwing up and shit next to her friends, and then like the next second you have Rue running through the street on the drug addict rampage all throughout the night, breaking into people's houses and shit, or Ash is brutally murdering somebody or some shit. But anyways, now I'll talk about why the show is interesting to me and why I be watching it. I gotta talk about the finale, man. And let's get one thing straight. I'm gonna talk about the thing that's like still in my head, the thing that stood out to me, the thing that's like I just need to talk about. Because I'm not gonna talk about fucking what the nigga Eli singing for 3 hours long. I'm like, bro, can you please cut back to anything else other than this scene? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the chaotic parts and like the parts that's like weird to me after the chaotic parts. Okay, so the finale like some play shit. Like Cassie, she mad as hell because she in the play, she doing some shit that she did in real life, tweaking as usual, and then it cuts to the most chaotic shit I ever seen in my entire life on a fucking show like this. Ash is doing his best impression of Tony Montana by having a shootout with police officers or some shit, and he dies for his craft, of course. Obviously that would happen. I'm just sitting there like, my nigga, like, was this necessary? Like, you couldn't just like, y'all couldn't just like go to jail or something? Like, it had it to come down to this, like you had to turn this into like an action show. And after that, of course, it cuts to a flashback of Rue giving a speech about her dumbass dad. Like, bro, I do not care about that, man. I just witnessed a live action play of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with Ash, and now Rue talk about her dumbass dad again. If that man is so damn important to the plot, go dig him up and then puppeteer his skeleton or some shit. What's going on with the plot lines here? Like it's so crazy and jarring. Like the two jumps from the plot line. Like the whole show is like that, man. It's just like the whole time you're like watching two different shows at the same time. There's two different worlds. The weaker one being the tamer one with the drama or some shit with Cassie dating Nate or some shit, and Nate's dad being a lunatic and pissing on the floor and shit. Like who cares about that, bruh? It's so crazy, man. It just feel like 1 second I'm watching Degrassi, and then like I push like the button to change the channel, and all of a sudden I'm watching John Wick 4 or some shit. Like, who idea was it to even put this in these two things like the same show? It's so crazy. It just doesn't even feel like they're supposed to be in the same show at all. So anyways, to cut it short, the show ends with fucking Lexi or Rue saying some shit. I don't know. I don't even remember what they were talking about. I don't care either. None of it mattered to me. And after the credits, I just sat there and like, what the fuck just happened? So yeah, man, please make it season 3. But do not make it season 3 if the first seconds of the first episode is Rue escaping a train being derailed by alien bombs or some shit.